This is a video more or less dedicated to those out there who think that it's okay to have abortions, for people to have abortions. I don't know what's going on in your head, or possibly in your heart, but I don't know how anyone can see that it's okay for someone to murder their unborn baby. I just don't understand it. I don't. I think it's sick, and I think it's wrong. And abortion, murder, well, abortion to me is murder. Because, well, your baby's heart, your unborn baby's heart starts beating at 9 weeks. So, the last time I checked, a beating heart meant that something or someone, some person is alive, you know? It means that they're alive. They're even breathing. Yeah, 9 weeks old. They're even breathing inside your belly. Yeah. They get oxygen. They get oxygen through the umbilical cord. That's why you're told not to smoke while pregnant. Because what you breathe in, your baby breathes in. But for those out there who do think that it's okay for others to have abortions and even support it, I would just like you to take a second to look at your life and think whether or not you have a happy life. You know, if you have kids or a wife or a husband, stop and think about that. Would you have aborted your kids? You know? Do you want grandkids someday? Would you want your kids to abort their kids? You know? And while we're on this subject, think about your own parents. Let's say you enjoy your life. You have beautiful little kids that you're so proud of. A husband or wife that means everything to you. And yet none of that is real because your mom aborted you. You don't exist. You are non-existent because your mom aborted you. How do you feel? Look deep, 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 deep inside your soul, inside your heart, and think about how that makes you feel. What comes to mind when you think about the realization that your mom could have aborted you? Are you okay with that? Would you be okay with that? Do you think your wife or husband would be okay with that? To know that their loving wife or their loving husband that they adore so much, the father or mother of their children, doesn't exist, wouldn't exist because their mother aborted them? How would you think they would feel? what would they think? Now see me, I could never imagine willingly killing my baby. I'm 9 weeks pregnant, and I've been pregnant before. I actually had a miscarriage earlier this year. And I can never imagine a life where I would have willingly given up that baby, killed that baby. I can never imagine it. No, because every day since it happened, I do nothing but think about the fact that I will never hold that baby. That I will never see their eyes, hear their cry, watch them grow, play with them. And any future children of mine will never know that sibling that they could have had. I don't know if it's a curse or a blessing, but I didn't even get to know what my baby was. I didn't get to know the gender. I don't know if that's a curse or a blessing or what, but it haunts me every day. And I could never imagine killing that baby or aborting the one that I'm pregnant with now. I could never imagine it. Like I said, I'm 9 weeks pregnant right now. My baby's heart beats. It has a heartbeat. And I will do everything in my power. Everything. I will use all my strength to make sure that that beat never stops. I would give them my last breath to make sure their beat keeps going. So I cannot imagine willingly aborting my baby. And I can't imagine why anybody else would want to either. And no, the shadow in the corner of the screen is not a ghost, it is my cat. Or one of them, at least. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. To all those sick people out there who think abortion is okay. Would it still be okay to know, would it still be okay after considering the fact that your mother could have aborted you? That your husband's mother could have aborted him? That your wife's mother could have aborted her? Is it still okay? Is it still okay to know that you may never have grandchildren? Because what children you do have could abort their babies? Is it still okay? Because if it is, something is deeply mentally wrong with you. And that's my God's honest opinion. And I will stick by that opinion for the rest of my life. Because children, babies, are miracles given to us by God. Their chances to do better for another person than our parents did for us. In some cases, at least. In others, they're just miracles, they're blessings. And in some cases, I choose to believe that some out there end up having kids in order for them to hopefully grow up and become the adults that they claim to be. I think that's all I'm gonna say.